Hi, Dougie Burts from Dougie Burts Fishing Tip here on the Gold Coast to talk today about putting yabbies on a hook. So we get asked quite often, how do you put a yabbie on a hook properly? I'll show the way I do it. I don't know if it's properly, but it's worked for me for the last 40, 50 years, and including fishing a lot of competitions and stuff, and it works very, very well. I'll show you how to put on a couple of hooks. That's a long shank hook. Personally, I don't like long shank hooks, and I'll show you why shortly. And this is a barb bait holder hook. Both these are size 2 hooks. So these size 2 hooks are a great size hook to use for your general whiting, brim, flathead, estuary type species that we catch in Australia here. So first thing I'm going to do is grab a yabbie. So these yabbies I put to sleep. They're now in La La Land. We're going to put them alive. And a lot of time when you've got a yabbie, it's got the big nipper on the front of it, like so. Break off the claw, like so. So I'm going to put the hook straight through the back area here. So I start, this is obviously his flaps here, right? So I'm starting here on this position. So I put the hook in the back here, like right there. I push the yabbie up. When I get to this position here, which is near the top of the hook, and just before the head, I pop the hook out, and then I dig the hook through the side of the head. Not through the bottom, not through the top, but through the side. And I pull the tail up over the eye of the hook, like so. And that's how I present the yabbie to the fish. Okay? And it won't slide down, and that's not going to be pulled off as easy. If you go through this way, you'll pop all the legs off when you come through the other end. If you go through this way, it's very hard to pierce, and it squashes the head off. So go through the side of the head, make sure the barb's sticking out the other side. I'm just going to grab another yabbie now, and I'll show you why I don't like long shank hooks. They do work, don't get me wrong. And I don't mind selling them, but I just don't like using them for this one reason. This is a fairly big yabbie, right? So, same deal. The easier to put on, obviously, being long shank. Down, 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 out the side here. Just so the head. The problem is, this is a big yabbie, and I cannot pull it up over the eye of the hook. It's just not long enough. And what happens as soon as you get a bit of current, that slides down like that. And the little fish, like little whiting, little brim, little flatties, they don't mind, they'll just eat that. And you'll catch little fish. But anything that's big, they don't like to see this, they hate it. And your catch rate is drastically reduced by allowing the hook to become exposed. You must always have that hook covered like so you don't see the hook. So stick to medium shank, guys, and get rid of the long shank. There's only a certain type of fish that like long shank and doesn't really worry them. That's like garfish and stuff like that. But general fishing, most fish, especially the bigger size fish, don't like it. It slides down. So we have our medium shank bait holder and our long shank hook here, both big yabbies, or nippers as you want, call them down south, and ready to roll. But I believe you won't catch a big whiting on that as easy as you would on that. So on that top of there, I'm using fluorocarbon too, folks. Around about 8 to 12 pound fluorocarbon. Length of leader should only be no more than 50 centimeters. Again, when I go whiting fishing, you hear people say I need a meter trace or 1.2 meter trace, it doesn't work. Get rid of it. 50 centimeters is enough. Okay, that's it. Dougie Burts from Dougie Burts Tackle World here on the Gold Coast. One more of our tips, and lots more to come. Catch you soon. Thank you. Bye.